Hello everyone, this is Lucian. I'm very glad to introduce the Goldcard Leakage control system to you guys. Now, today I'm going to introduce the whole system from three aspects. Firstly, I'm going to show you how to collect the data. And at the second, I'm going to show you how to divide the DMA area. And at the last part, I'm going to show you how to analyze the leakage problem with our system. As all we know, we need a lot of data to support the whole system working. So I'm going to show you how to collect the data from the four different aspects. Firstly, let's get into this page. System configuration, station configuration. These are the important equipment belongs to this water utility. This page is for water plants because we need to figure out how many waters are supplied to the whole city. So we are going to set the water meters in the outlet of the water plant. And the next is for the boundary of the DMA area. And this water meter can help us to set the KPI for the station in this area and find out the problem as quick as we can. The next is for access water meter for residential area, because we need the data to account the difference between the production and marketing. So we are going to install the water meters in the inlet of the residential area. And the next one is for monitoring spots. We need to install some water meters in the monitoring spot on the pipeline, because we need them to monitoring the temperature, the pressure, the quality of water, and some other informations. And the last part is for the male water users. Most of the water was spent by these users. If you wanted to make your water utility profit, you need to serve them well and manage them in the right way. By the way, we have an independent system that we joint developed with the Swiss environment to take care our male users. Next, we are going to collect the revenue data of an area. Let's get into this page, the user bonding, because we need to know the difference between production and marketing. So we need the sales data of the users belongs to this area. For example, water utility, East Area, Zone 1, Changle Community. There are 46 users live in this area. So when we collect the revenue data, we will collect the sales data belongs to this 46 user automatically. So this is how we collect the revenue data. The third information we need is the diagram of the pipe network. For example, we can find out the best place to set the station, and we can also divide the boundary for the whole city DMA area. Look at this. In our demonstration version, we don't have the pipe network and we are not connected with the GIS system. But in our actual project, we were connected with the GIS, and we are also upload the pipe network diagram into the system. Eventually, you will have a very visual board to monitoring the condition of the whole city. The last thing we need to do is setting the hierarchical relationship for the area, system configuration, area configuration. For this water utility, we divide 4 big areas for it, and for each area, we are keep going to divide it until the minimal unit is community. When we finish this job, we can start to connect the important equipment on it and divide the boundary for this area, like input and outlet, monitoring spot, male water user, the list of the community. When we finish this, we get into this page, the user bounding. Then we start to bounding the user to this area. For example, the West area, Zone 5. There are few different community belongs to this area, and there are 34 users belongs to this community, and we can click here to get into this page that show you more detailed information of this community. In the next section, we're going to talk about how to divide the DMA area. Generally, we're going to divide the DMA area and set the boundary according to the pipe network. For example, this water utility, we're going to define the area belongs to this water utility as the first tier area. Then we divide them into the few big secondary tier area: west, east, north, and south. Then we continue to divide the secondary tier area into the third tier area until its minimum unit is the DMA area. DMA area is like community, the male water users. This is the rules that we divided the DMA area. When we finish this job, then we can start to install the flow meters and the water meters on the boundary of each DMA area. Then we can realize the closed statistic for the specific area. In the next section, we're going to talk about how to analyze the leakage problem with our system. Now let's get into this page, comprehensive display and the board. You can clearly see the boundary of the air which belongs to this water company. If you wanted to know the details about the specific zone, what do we have to do? Just zoom it in, or you can just pick it in the menu right here. For example, we want to know the details about the East City area, click it and we can just see that. And if you wanted to know the important position of the area, what do we have to do? You can focus on the left button here. That indicates the water plants. Yeah, you can click it, then it will show you which water plant are supplying the water to this area. And you can click here to see the outlet and the input of this area. And click here, then it will show you where is our male water users. Our male water users in this zone, in this area, was in zone 2. So this is how it works. And by the way, in our actual project, we will have more information to indicate on the map. For example, you just click the this male water user, it will transfer you to the page of the analyze of our male water users. In the right part of the board, you may find the curve of leakage percentage within 3 years and 36 months. If you wanted to know the details about the subordinate area, click here and you will find it. We separate the leakage analysis into 3 sections. First section is about the area, which means the pipe network leakage. This is estimated leakage and percentage. We use the water supply of the current area minus the water supply of each subordinate area, then minus the water consumption of the male users in this area. And then we can account the difference between production and the marketing with this number. The next section is residential area leakage. This is estimated leakage and the percentage. In this graph, you will know the quantity of the community in this area and the problems with these communities. The next section is the male water users. The first function is equipment selecting optimize, because our system will automatically analyze the data from water meter and the parameter and of the water meter and pick the right water meters for the male water users to help the water utilities account the consumptions of their male water users correctly. Then the next function is abnormal water usage analyze. The system will analyze the data and try to compare the previous data of these male water users to find out if there is any problem with this customer, or is there any leakage problem is happening right now. And for each section, like the male water user, community leakage, and the pipe network leakage, we also have the detailed function in the left side. After we finish this job, then we can start to monitoring the informations of some places. Online monitoring, station monitoring. In this page, you may find that we can monitoring the data of some important places. For example, the water plant and the water meter, which was installed in the important places of the pipe network, and the community area, and the male water users like the school and the big company. And you may find its instantaneous flow and cumulative flow and the pressures in this page. In this section, you can screen the units you want to see. The next section is Alarm Center. In our Alarm Center, we have new alarm and alarm history. We support a lot different types of the alarm. For example, the DMA flow rate changing alarm, and the DMA pressure changing alarm, and the pipe network leakage changing alarm, and the pipe network pressure changing alarm, and the male water user abnormal consumption alarm, and abnormal minimum flow at night alarm. And here we can screen the informations according to the DMA, and also we support to screen the information according to the position. Now we have already monitoring the data of the important places. Now how we control the leakage? Here, leakage treatment, water transportation. In this page, you may find the difference of the water supply and the pipe network leakage of the water supply and the pipe network leakage of the revenue. For control the leakage, it's merely about two values here of the pipe network of the water supply, the difference and the difference ratio. Generally, the difference and the difference ratio is not gonna changing too much every single day. So you can see these data are stay in a stable value. If it start to raise, which means the leakage is happening in the city, then right here you can just screen each level by each level, then until you find the place of the leakage happening. This page is mainly talking about the leakage control of the pipe network. What about the residential area? This page, minimum flow. In this page, you can see our water meter and the system will monitoring the data of the residential area and the family lives in this area. The most important data we care about is the minimum flow at night, which means the flow rate in 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. When our system detect some abnormal water consumption at night, then we will start to alarm the water utility. Then water utility can try to continue absorb or just contact the users to find out the leakage point. That's how it works. This page is mainly talking about the leakage control of the community. What about our male water users? Those 2% who spend over 50% waters in the city. We have 3 functions for them. Abnormal water consumption, this page. our system and the meter will automatically compare the previously data and the current data. If our system finds some big changes, it will alarm the water utility. Then the water utility can try to find out the reason why this unit have some big changes. By the way, if you have the pressure control system of Goldcard, then our leakage control system will upload the data with the pressure control system. For example, this is a school, and its summer vacation is May to July. The leakage control system get this information and get the data of the water consumption. Then it will upload the data to the pressure control system. Then the pressure control system will make the decision to do not give this area and this school too much pressure and water. Then it can smartly control the pressure of this area, even for the whole city. Next function is the DN analysis, this page. Our water meter and the system will record and analyze the working time percentage of the instantaneous flow. As you guys know, Q3 is the common flow rate, which means in this flow rate, the water meter can metering in the best situation, and Q4 is overload flow. If the working time percentage is too high in Q4, then which means this unit perhaps needs a bigger DN water meters. Similarly, if the working percentage of the water meter are close the Q1, which means this utility perhaps need a smaller DN water meters. And right here we have the type recommend and the DN recommend. And in our formal version of the leakage control system, then it can help you to calculate how much money you can earn by changing the water meters for this unit. The last function is the meter exchange management in this page. Generally, in China, the small DN water meters will be exchanged after 6 years, and the big DN water meters will be exchanged after 3 years. So our system will record the date for you and remind you to exchange the water meter in the future. For management, you can also import to Excel for this data. And of course, if you have the Goldcard working order system, you can just automatically create the orders and let the people to do their jobs automatically. Okay, this is the brief introduction of Goldcard leakage control system. We still have a lot of functions and a lot of interesting plays didn't show you in the video because the time is too short. If you wanted to find a partner to cooperate with the leakage control project in your country or in your city, just contact us. We are your best partner. We have a lot project experience in China and all over the world. We have already served over 300 water utilities all over the world, and we successfully helped those water utility who got 20% leakage rate reduced to 10% within 3 years. And for those people who have some seriously leakage control problem, we help them reduce 60 to 40 within 3 years. So just message me.